APNvideo.com is on the air, and today we're coming to you from Tempe Diablo Stadium. It's championship day for the 22 MSBL World Series. We're in the 25 Central. Two undefeated teams, the LA Legends and the Roseland Warriors. The Legends number 2 seed, and the Warriors are number 1 seeded at 7-0. Jamie Maldonado on the right. The manager, Brett Klasko, is on the left for the LA Legends. Both teams have had a great tournament, no doubt about it. As you get a look at Matt Politis, who set up today's broadcast, special thanks to him, as the Warriors are getting set to take the field for this championship game. The starting pitcher is going to be the right-hander, Chris Harbaugh. And he's a tough, hard-throwing right-hander. And he'll be facing the top hitters in this lineup, including Trevor Stevens, the second baseman, and one of the truly best shortstops I think I've seen in this MSBL tournament, and Cody Stevens, very quick. Alex Delk, and then if they get any further, cleanup hitter Alex Van Horn. So we're set to go. 25 Central Division National Championship, winner take all. All right, we're set to go here, ready for the first pitch in this championship game. It's going to be Trevor Stevens leading things off. And the first pitch is taken high for a ball, and this 25 Central Division title game is underway. What a beautiful afternoon for baseball. Chris delivers the next pitch, and it's taken just off the plate, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Chris Harbaugh getting the start here today. And a 2-0 pitch is lifted in the air to shallow center field. The center fielder's under it, calling for it. That's out number 1. Andrew Saveri out in center field making a routine play on a partly cloudy or partly sunny day, however you want to call it. But it is an absolute gorgeous day. Temperatures in the high 70s. So the next batter up for the Los Angeles Legend is Cody Stevens. The 2 top teams in this 25 Central Division, the Roseland team coming in with a record of 7 wins and no losses. They're the number 1 seed, and 6-0 Legends are the 2nd seed. First pitch is taken low, a ball to Cody Stevens. We're just underway here from Diablo Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. The right-hander rocks to the wind and delivers upstairs, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. So 4 of the first 5 offerings from Harbaugh have been out of the strike zone. He comes back with a perfect pitch on the outside black, and it's 2-1. Alex Delk is on deck here. And the next delivery is swung on and lifted in the air, but that's going to be backing out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes with nobody out, nobody on. The pitch to Cody Stevens, and a little tardy lookout. So we'll do another 2-ball, 2-strike count to Cody Stevens, and the curve is swung on and lifted in the air down the line, and that's going to drop in for a base hit, the first hit of the ball game. Here comes the runner to second, and the throw was waiting on him, but I don't know if they actually made the tag or not. That'll be an outfield assist for Brett Franceschi, who gets a start out in left field. He had a big game at a day at the Coliseum where he had a lot of strikeouts in game 2, I believe, of that one-day event in Oakland. That'll bring up Alex Delk, the 3rd place hitter. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike on the right-handed hitter. Next delivery is taken in the dirt, and that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, the sun trying to peek out here. Everyone collectively right on the railing on that 3rd base dugout, occupied by the Legend. That's strike 2 called. So Harbaugh pitch away and out away from getting out of this first inning unscathed. The 1-2 offering with 2 out. And that one is in the dirt, but he offered at it. And now the ball was kicked by the runner, and let's see what the call is. I don't think they went ahead and appealed to the first base umpire. He did not go around. Otherwise, the runner, he would have probably been ruled out for kicking the ball, though I don't know if the catcher may have just simply dropped the ball and it landed right in his legs. That wouldn't have been his fault. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we already have our Ed Armbrister play of the game. A la 75 series. 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count. Alex Van Horn hoping for a chance to swing the bat here in this top of the first inning in this championship game, winner take all. And the 3-2 pitch to Delk. And it's out of play. What a catch. A fine catch by the fan over here, a two-handed bare hand. Another 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on a delayed call by the umpire, and that'll retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on after a half an inning of play. The Los Angeles Legends nothing, and Roseland coming up. Nate Kuchta will be the starting pitcher here today for the Legends. He'll be facing Danny and J.J. Quiros, 1 and 2. Justin Pinocchio will bat 3rd. Drew Silveri will bat 4th. Eric Arenal will bat in the number 5 spot. Darian Roman is the 6th place hitter. Danny Gonzalez, Ian Humber, Brett Franceschi, and Thomas Patterson pulling up the rears for Roseland, undefeated number 1 seed at 7-0. On a beautiful afternoon for baseball, Tempe Diablo Stadium. It's been championship day. And looking to crown a 3rd champion here at Tempe Diablo, and the hard-throwing right-hander delivering the first offering to Danny Quiros, and 0-1 the count. And he comes back, 2 balls and no strikes. Nate delivers, and this one tardy on the fastball. That goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Right-hander works very quickly, and a big fastball, and Quiros was a little tardy on it. And that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. And this one's going to be out of play to the left side, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2. And a bouncing ball over the pitcher's mound, charging the shortstop, and got him on a bang-bang play at first base. Outstanding job for out number 1. So an excellent defensive play by Cody Stevens, who had absolutely no time to waste on that ground ball. Now J.J. Quiros takes a strike, and it's 0-1. And strike 2 called. So he's come in there with 2 very hard fastballs. And strike 3 called. 3 straight fastballs, and he takes care of J.J. Quiros. 2 down in the inning. And I think he went around. That's going to be a strike on Justin. And Pinocchio with a ground ball down to 3rd. Tough play there. And wow, you talk about airmailing. And Justin is going for 2. And here comes a throw and the tag, and got him. Side retired. Well, a throwing error and then thrown out at second. And at the end of 1 inning of play, as we had a big collision down there at second base, and we are scoreless in this 25 Central winner-take-all championship. Second inning of work for right-hander Chris Harbaugh, who started the game here for Roseland. Roseland kind of near Santa Rosa, kind of up in the wine country and north of San Francisco. We go to the Top of the second inning, a scoreless tie. Second time up for the legend. Alex Van Horn, the cleanup hitter. Brett Klasko, the manager of the LA Legends. We'd like to thank Matthew for setting up today's broadcast. Matt Politis, who will be batting in the number 9 spot should we get that far. This one is skied out into shallow right center field. The right fielder comes on, has a beat on it, and makes the play. Darian Roman on the play out there. One up, one down. John Koval, third baseman, taking the first offering and just under the knees, ball 1. Well, both pitchers in the first inning facing the minimum. Harbaugh kicks and deals, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. He's fallen behind several of these LA Legend hitters so far. He's got good velocity. Comes back and short arm pitch that time, it almost looked like, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. No score. We're in the top of the second inning. Legends batting. Tempe Diablo Stadium in the 25 Central Division National Championship game. In the dirt. That runs the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Outfield playing to pull just a little bit, especially in center field, pretty much straight away and right. And here's a drive into right field, and this ball should be taken care of, and it is. 2 down. So Darian, a perfect 2 for 2 in opportunities in this second inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Eastburn. 2 out, nobody on. As Harbaugh has faced the minimum through the first inning and 2/3 that he has worked. And he gets ahead of the count on the first baseman at 0-1. He kicks and deals. And it's low, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Scott Savage hoping for a chance on deck, wearing number 44. The windup and the pitch. Just off the plate, 2-1. Two-one, grounded to the right side. The second baseman stays down on it, throws on the first side, retired. Ian Humber with a nice defensive play, stayed down on that ball very well. He was in that a day at the Coliseum a couple of months ago. As we head to the home half of the second, no score from Tempe Diablo. Andrew Severi will start things off here, cleanup hitter for the Roseland team, and he skies this one on the infield, foul territory, and the third baseman and the pitcher cannot get on the same page. So new life for Drew Severi. The second inning of work here for the legend, and a curve is drilled down the right field line, and that's out of play. No balls and 2 strikes on Silveri. As we play in this 25 Central Championship game, bottom half of the second inning, and the 0-2 pitch. And not a bad looking pitch. It was a little low, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, but a good location. Trying to get Silveri to chase on that one. The 1-2 pitch, and it's popped straight up into the air, and the catcher is going to try and make a one-handed grab. Outstanding job. 1 down. Not an easy catch for the catcher, no doubt about it. Jerry Long with a fine play, coming up with that pitch, and this one is fouled straight back over our heads. Jerry Long batting for the first time, batting in that number 5 spot, and the fastball is high. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's quickly 1-2. And a ground ball towards a shortstop. He charges. He's up. He throws. He got him. 2 down. Nice defensive play once again by Cody Stevens. Darian Roman will bat with 2 out and fouls off the first pitch. So we've had a pop up to the catcher, a ground ball to short, 2 down, nobody on. And both starting pitchers have faced the minimum so far in this game. Kukta delivers, and this one's looped in the right, and that's going to drop quickly and in for a base hit. So the first hit of the ball game belongs to Darian Roman. Power hitting Danny Gonzalez digging in here at Tempe Diablo Stadium in a scoreless tie. We have our first hit of the ball game, and it belongs to Roseland. The Warriors out of play. No balls and 1 strike on Gonzalez. He takes strike 2 called on a fastball outer half. Let's see if Kukta goes back outside. They're setting up out there. And it came back in. He missed his target, and Gonzalez, all he could do was foul it off. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first. Short lead, and it's off the plate. 1-2. It'll be interesting to see if they come back inside on this 1 ball, 2 strike, or is he going to just try to get Gonzalez to fish outside? They're setting up again on the outside, and the pitch. And a high chopper over the mound, fielded by the shortstop, and the quick throw got him. Stevens putting on a fielding exhibition out here as he takes care of Gonzalez, and at the end of 2, we are scoreless in this 25-plus Central Division national title game. All right, we go to the top of the 3rd inning here. Scott Savage to start things off. He takes a strike. This is the 3rd inning of work for the starting pitcher, Chris Harbaugh. Comes back with a breaking pitch, and it's 1-1. So far we've got a nice pitcher's duel, and hopefully it will carry on through the rest of this game. It's refreshing to have a low-scoring MSBL World Series game. We had a 5-0 game this morning when San Jose defeated the Columbus Pirates 5-0. In fact, it was a no-hitter for San Jose in the National Mountain Championship game at 9 a.m. this morning. Ground ball and knocked down by the 3rd baseman. He's up, he throws, he got him, and there's 1 down. So Eric with a fine defensive play at 3rd. Takes care of the first batter. So Scott Savage is retired on a 5-3 ground out, and the batter's Brandon Evans. Brandon batting for the first time in a scoreless championship game here from Diablo Stadium. Infield playing in at 3rd base, and this ball is lifted in the air. There you got that high sky and the sun, and it's going to be caught. Made it look easy. Drew Severi out in center field taking care of business on a routine fly that was not so routine. With the sun, this is really a tough time of day when that sun is out to be playing baseball. And here's Matt for the first time. He takes slow for ball 1. Fleet-footed center fielder. One of the true team leaders on this LA Legend as they are looking for a national championship here on apmvideo.com. And this one is drilled, and that's a fair ball down the left field line just inside the bag. And Franceschi having a little trouble with that corner down there. And now they're saying it's a foul ball. Wow. I don't know about that. Well, fortunately for Franceschi in left field that ball was foul. That might have been 3 bases for the speedy Matt Pilates, and that's out of play. So Pilates up there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on, and he just missed a 2-base hit. He struck him out swinging, and Harbaugh has faced the minimum through 3. We are still scoreless in this 25 Central National Championship game on APN. Delk's taking over at third base now for the legend as we head to the home half of the 3rd inning. Ian Humber, and if memory serves me correct, he played in 2 of those a day at the Coliseum games at the Oakland Coliseum back on the 16th of August. 3 games that we covered here on APN Sports. He takes ball 1. Good ball player. And a high chopper, and Nate will field and throw to first base and out. Nice play, 1 down. So Kukta with a very nice play, getting that ball over to first, and had really no time to hesitate. Now Brett Franceschi, starting left fielder here for Roseland. He takes inside ball 1. He was a starting pitcher in that, I believe it was that middle game the day at the Coliseum, and a lot of strikeouts. He had 7 Ks in 3 innings in that one. But just a good all-around player. He can hit. He's an outstanding left fielder and pretty good pitcher too. 2 balls and 1 strike. Roseland Warriors batting here in the bottom half of inning number 3 in a 0-0 tie in this championship game. That's out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nate delivers, and he struck him out with a slider down and in. And Franceschi just swung over the top of it. 2 down here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Now the catcher, Thomas Patterson. That is the 2nd strikeout for Nate Kukta. And this one is out of play to the right side. No balls and 1 strike on the final hitter in the lineup. Now they can add to the bottom of the order, but right now Patterson, the 10-spot hitter for the Warriors. One out of play. I think most of the pitches in this game so far have been foul balls. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 out. And a foul tip, and that got a piece of Jerry Lung, and he is down and writhing in pain. And hopefully he's going to be all right, but that really smarts. Boy, you'd think the grounds crew might water down the home plate area just a little bit. Just a big cloud of dust. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching APMvideo.com, and we'll see if catcher Jerry Long is going to be all right. Well, I think you can tell just by what you just saw where that ball hit him. Here. All right, Patterson. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes to him. And a line shot up the middle, base hit, the 2nd hit of the day for Roseland. So Patterson coming through to extend the inning as we go back to the top of the order and Danny Quiros. Quiros grounded out to shortstop his first time up. And he grounds 1 down to 3rd. It skips off him. The shortstop throws him out. Holy moly, what a play. And then he races into the dugout before our cameras could even get to him. What a phenomenal play by Cody Stevens. At the end of 3, championship day, 25 Central, no score. Getting a wide shot of Tempe Diablo Stadium, opened in 1969 for the expansion team, the Seattle Pilots. Ray Stevens will start things off here for the legend. Fourth inning of work for Chris Harbaugh, and the first one is over the head of the hitter, Ray Stevens, 11th place hitter, and then we'll go back to the top of the order, Trevor Stevens and Cody Stevens. One ball and no strikes. Harbaugh has faced the minimum so far, and I don't think anybody's going to get to that short pop-up. Actually, Ray Stevens, his number 11, but he's the number 10 hitter. One is too high, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike on Stevens, trying to get a rally going here. Warriors in the field, and here's a bouncing ball. Charging is Danny Gonzalez, the shortstop, throwing on to first. 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning for the LA Legend. Well, Danny Gonzalez, I mean, he doesn't look like a shortstop. He looks more like maybe a third baseman. As this one is cranked into right field, and that's going to be a base hit for Stevens. Well, here's the star of the game so far, just with his defense. 4 infield assists for Cody Stevens. Done a great job, and let's see if he can get something going. He had their only hit until a moment ago when Trevor drilled a single to right field. Runner at first with 1 out. See if Stevens is going. He is. Pitch is taken. Throw down will not be in time. A successful steal. And for the first time, we got a runner in scoring position in this 25 Central Take-All Championship game. No balls and 1 strike on the shortstop. 1 out, runner at second, and a line drive past Danny Gonzalez out in the left field, and really no chance for the runner to score. So second time through the order, and now Harbaugh's been hit hard, back-to-back singles by Trevor and Cody Stevens. That'll bring up the third baseman, Alex Delk. First pitch to him, and a called strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. And that one knocked down. Good play there by Patterson. Saved a run. They're on the corners with 1 out and a 1-1 count to Alex Delk, the third place hitter in the lineup for manager Brett Klasko. In this championship game. And a fly ball right field, and it's in there for a base hit. And the Legends have taken the lead 1-0 on an RBI hit by Alex Delk. So they're 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position in this inning. Ground ball down to third, knocked down, step on the bag for 1. And the throw to first is in time for an inning-ending 5-3 double play. Nice job by Eric down at the hot corner. But LA gets 1. They take the first lead in this championship game. We go to the home half of the 4th inning. Los Angeles 1 and Roseland 0. Bottom half of inning number 4 coming up. What a sensational play down there at third base. A 5-3 double play after giving up the game's first run. And the Roseland Warriors getting out of any more trouble as this one's grounded up the middle and into center field, base hit. So the leadoff hitter is aboard. And J.J. Quiros. Here's Justin for the second time. And a big swing and a miss. He comes up empty-handed, 0-1. So Koval with a leadoff single here for the Warriors. And it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Nate, in his 4th inning of work, has thrown 3 innings of 3-hit shutout baseball so far for Los Angeles. Ryan, this is Justin, excuse me. Justin batting. Fouled it off. Must be sharing that number 6 position in the lineup here. He stays alive after the foul ball, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Bottom half of inning number 4. 1-0. The Legends lead the Warriors. And the pitch and the breaking ball. It's outside for a ball, and the throwdown not in time. Alex Van Horn, no, check that. Well, not sure who number 22 is. Might have been left off the roster. A successful stolen base. And here's a line drive up the middle, and that's a base hit. Their first hit with runners in scoring position. Here's Matt's throw to the plate. He'll be cut off. And just like that, we are tied at 1 apiece. So Justin with an RBI single to equalize things. And that was J.J. Quiros, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong roster. Sometimes that happens. Now the go-ahead run is at first base, and the batter is going to be Drew Silveri. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. So a 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the 4th. Both runs scoring here in the 4th inning. 1 for each team, and the 0-1 pitch, and Silveri takes low, and it's 1-1. So J.J. Quiros scoring on Justin's RBI single. Roseland comes in here undefeated, 7-0. The number 1 seed, the number 2 seed, LA Legends, 6-0. Fastball is high, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike. We'll see if they get the runner going here in this situation. He does not go, and it's fouled out of play. Ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that is taken low, 3-2. Now with this umpire, he does take about a 1.5, 2 second delay before he calls a 3rd strike. The 3-2 pitch from Nate. And this one is grounded past the 3rd baseman out into left field. That was a rocket shot, and that'll go for a base hit here. The 3rd straight to start the 4th inning for the Roseland Warriors. And that was a tough play for the 3rd baseman. Eric Arenal, who had that inning-ending 5-3 double play to end the top of the 4th inning, digs in there with runners at first and second and nobody out. 5 hits in total for the Warriors, and the first pitch is outside, ball 1. Now Jerry Long is still behind the plate here for LA. One ball and no strikes. Eric is 0 for 1. He grounded the shortstop back in the 2nd inning. He takes a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready with the next pitch. The 1-1 offering with nobody out, a run in, and here's a bunt, and not a very good one, right to the first baseman, and Eastburn will make the catch for out number 1. So now Darian Roman for the number 1 seeded Warriors will dig in with runners at first and second, 1 out. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, we got a gate has come open out there. The gate to the bullpen. And Matt will do a little house cleaning here and take care of that gate. Now he's going to try to lock it. I think the chances of somebody hitting a ball that far in the air in that exact spot are probably pretty slim to none. Well, Matt got he got on the air a little bit more than expected. Okay, now you got infield playing at double play depth. One man out, one run is in. We're in a 1-1 tie in this 25 and over Central Winner Take All Championship. First pitch, way outside, ball one. So anything hit in the hole is probably going to be at minimal an infield hit. And this one is skied out into center. Matt is there. He's lining up the throw. And it comes back to second and almost got him. A good throw there by Matt. And so there's two down here in the inning. So there's two down in the inning, and now shortstop Danny Gonzalez was out on a spectacular play by the shortstop, and he wallops one into deep left center field. Hit a ton. That ball is going to go all the way to the warning track. 2 runs are going to come in. And for the first time in this championship game, Roseland takes a 3-1 lead. Danny Gonzalez really gave that ball a ride. He drove it to the Mick Ultra sign in deep left center field. And I wonder if it looks like he might have turned an ankle out there. He's in a bit of discomfort out there, but he's got a 2-run double to give his team 3 runs here in the 4th and a 3-1 lead. That's the first extra base hit of the ball game, and now Ian Humber. So a 3-run home half of the 4th inning and a 2-run lead for the Warriors, the #1 seed, and that's a strike called on a blazing fastball on the outside part of the plate. 4 hits in total here in the inning and 6 on the day. And a shot into right field, base hit. Here comes Danny Gonzalez, and he will score without a throw as he slides in safely. 4-1. Roseland Warriors out of California. So Ian Humber coming through with an RBI hit. And the hit parade just continues for Roseland. Now Franceschi. Roseland 3 for 5 with runners in scoring position. And here's a ball slapped the opposite field, base hit. 3 straight hits for the Warriors, 8 in total, first and second, 2 out here in the inning. And now a quick meeting of the minds. We'll take a quick timeout. This is APNvideo.com. Thomas Patterson had a base hit. His last time up, he's 1 for 1 at the plate and batting with runners at first and second. They might have overthrown that one a little bit and left it ball 1. Boy, Jerry's doing a great job behind home plate here today. Well, they got to stop the bleeding here. If you're the LA Legends, a 4-1 lead, all 4 runs for the Warriors here in the home half of the 4th. And it's 2 balls and no strikes on the 10th place hitter. Six hits in total in the inning. Curve is in there for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike with 2 out and 2 on. And the Warriors leading the Legends 4-1 here in this championship winner take all. Nate comes to the belt and ready for the 2-1 and a chopping ball. This is going to be trouble. Nice backhanded play by the second baseman and safe. The ball gets away from the first baseman and the run will score, and it's 5-1. Ian Humber. So Humber scores from second. Danny Kuros batting for the 3rd time in 4 innings in this ball game. And should he get on base, we will have batted around here in the 4th inning. 5-1. And Jerry blocks another one. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. First and third occupied, 2 out. Well, after Darian Roman flew out to center field, you kind of had the feeling that maybe Nate was going to maybe work out of this inning, giving up just the 1 run. He delivers a strike here, 2-1, but then a 2-run double after 2 were out by Danny Gonzalez, an RBI hit by Ian Humber, another single by Franceschi, and an infield hit by Patterson, and a throwing error. And a wrong field base hit that's going to plate the 6th run of the inning. The throw will go to second, and they're on first and third again, and it's 6-1 Warriors. So here's a man who got this 6-run inning going with a base hit, a stolen base, and a run scored. And he chops one to the right side. The second baseman will go to first. And mercifully, this bottom half of the 4th inning is finally in the books. But not before the Warriors take the lead 6-1. And we head to the 5th in this winner-take-all 25 and over Central Division Championship. Well, the umpires were talking to the Warriors just a moment ago right in front of the first base dugout, and I don't know if this game could quite possibly be under protest. That's the only thing I could think of. So if we can get some information, we'll pass it along. We go to the top of the 5th inning, 6-1 Warriors over the Los Angeles Legends. Well, you can see the umpire is on the phone right now, and I would imagine that's with MSBL National. Well, Danny Quiros is on the phone with I would assume the league, maybe Tom Prendergast or Steve Sigler. Of course, the MSBL headquarters is right upstairs here. Boy, I'll tell you, if this is an infraction against the Warriors, who just came off a very emotional 6-run inning, and they start taking runs off the board, that's going to be something. Well, don't hold me to this. I don't know. The rumor mill is that one of the LA Legends played for the Chicago Cubs within 10 years, if that is still the rule. And Chris Harbaugh has, after that long inning and then another 15-minute delay or more, and you know, now you got a starting pitcher that is going to come back out here and he's kind of cold. So we're going to resume play nonetheless as we go to the top of the 5th inning. John Koval will start it off. He started the game at third base. And let's see if all that, the long bottom half of the 4th inning, as this one's lined up the middle and into center field, a base hit. Nice job by Silveri cutting that ball off in that huge outfield. All right, now Ryan Eastburn, first baseman. Well, it was just unusual to start that inning completely over. One ball and one strike, a 6-run home half of the 4th. So keep a close eye on Chris Harbaugh. And we'll see if there's any remnants of that long. I mean, he has sat for probably 40 minutes easily. But delivers a quality pitch there, and it's 1-2. They're playing him the pull at second base, holding him on at first. That's in the dirt, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. John Koval with a leadoff single here for the Legends. Now, you get a couple of runs. I know LA that was a disheartening inning to give up 6 runs. But the score is 6-1, and if you could get a couple of runs back in this inning, I mean, you're right back in the ball game. It's no time to be quitting. It's winner take all championship day, and the pitch, and it's fouled straight back. 3-2 pitch. And this one is hammered way back into deep right center field. He hit it a ton. That ball is going to go all the way to the wall. This is going to be at least 2. The throw comes in, and it is a run-producing double by Eastburn to deep right center field. That ball traveled over 400 feet by the time it settled at the base of the wall, and the lead has been cut to 4. At number 6 now for the Los Angeles Legend. That's a big runner out there at second base. And this ball is hit well, too. Deep left center field. This one's in there. And this one is going to go to the wall. It's 6-3 on an RBI double by Scott Savage. And here come the Legends. So back-to-back RBI doubles by Ryan Eastburn and Scott Savage, and now Brandon Evans bats. And now you start to wonder, especially with the tail of the tape on those last two baggers by the Legends, the long time for Harbaugh sitting in the dugout, and may have come back to haunt him. And then every time I say that, he breaks off a great pitch like that. No balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning. The 6-1 lead has dwindled down to 6-3. Still nobody out. The 0-2 pitch to Brandon Evans. And a nice job by Patterson behind home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a good fan base here for the Warriors right behind home plate. The 1-2 pitch, and it is swung on and grounded to the right side. Bad hop, but the second baseman stays with it. That'll move the runner up to third, and there's 1 down. I'll tell you what, Justin, that ball must have hit him in the chest. He was able to knock down that bad hop ground ball, and here's Matt. First pitch to him. Ooh, a borderline pitch called strike, 0-1. 1 out runner at third. I think if you can get that, at least that runner in from third, you had a successful inning here. I think if they strand that runner he was at second base with no outs, he's at third base with 1 out. The Legends will be kicking themselves for the rest of the afternoon. Harbaugh delivers. And that is strike 2 called. Couple of borderline pitches. That one looked a little low. The previous one definitely looked like a ball. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out and a runner at third. Strike 3 called. Boy, what a beautiful pitch right there by Chris Harbaugh, and there's 2 down. I'll bring up Ryan Stevens. Last chance to get that runner home from third. Watch the wild pitch here. Fastball, strike called. I'll tell you, the overall umpiring has been really good, at least at home plate. Up until maybe this game, that strike zone seems to have shifted, the ever-shifting strike zone, my best-selling book. Seems like it's expanded a ball length or two. Here's a shot out in the center, long run, and Silveri makes the catch. He saves a run, ends the inning. Halfway through this championship affair, 6-3 Warriors. This is APN. Bottom half of the fifth inning, and the first pitch is swung on and fouled back. Justin batting for the third time. And a chopper, weakly hit. First baseman with the pitcher covering. Nice job by Nate. Nice job by the first baseman and Eastburn. And there's one down here in the home half of the fifth inning. And this is an inning in which LA needs to put a goose egg up there so they can get back offensively. One down. Now Andrew Silveri, and he goes after the first pitch. Ground ball short. Cody's up with it. Safe. Too much speed. As Andrew Silveri gets down the line quickly, and he is aboard with an infield hit. This is the 12th hit of the day for the Warriors. Eric is 0 for 2 at the plate. Tried to bunt his way aboard. He fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. Also made an outstanding play, that 5-3 double play. One of our Marucci big plays of the game so far. 12 hits in total for the Roseland Warriors as they own a 6-3 lead and batting here in the home half of the fifth. This is Nate's fifth inning of work. He was a starting pitcher for Los Angeles. Two balls and one strike on Eric Arenal. And a line drive out into center field. That's a base hit. Nice throw by Matt all the way to the third base bag. And runners are at first and second. So first and second, and here is Darian Roman. A base hit and a fly ball to center. Takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. 6-3 Roseland looking for more and trying to get the 2 runs they gave up in the top of this fifth inning. A ball and a strike to Roman. He's got 2 on and 1 out. And the slider missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now time is called by the Warrior batter and now climbs back in. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. You got a very dangerous Danny Gonzalez on deck. And you certainly don't want to load the bases for that guy. He had a big 2-run double his last time up in the 6-run fourth inning for the Warriors. And it's chopped foul, third base side. Full count. Three balls and 2 strikes, and the payoff, and it's swung on, and he just got a piece of it. A real good battle here. Kukta and Darian Roman, and the 3-2 again, low ball 4, and they're loaded. Loaded for big Danny Gonzalez. That is going to be all for Nate. We're going to see a new pitcher. We'll tell you about him in just a moment. 6-3, the Roseland, California Warriors. They got the bases loaded. Danny Gonzalez coming up with 1 out. Right-hander Ben Meyer will be the new pitcher out of, I believe let's see. Well, thought I'd try to look him up real quick and see if he has pitched any minor league ball or college. And stumbled across. I didn't have enough time to really research it, but nonetheless, he's out there, hard-throwing right-hander, going up against the open stance Danny Gonzalez. Bases loaded, 1 out. And strike 1 called. Roseland has pounded out 13 base hits. They gave up 2 runs after taking a 6-1 lead after 4. Gave up 2 runs in the top of the 5th, the 0-1. Strike 2 called. Comes in with 1 out and the bases loaded and trying to get one of the tough hitters in the dirt. Nice job by Jerry behind home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On this beautiful, now a cool Sunday afternoon. On this October 30th, championship day here for the MSBL World Series. Curveball missed, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 6-3 lead, 1 out, bases loaded. And this one is lined down the line, out of play. 25 winner take all Central Championship. Pitch popped him up on the infield, and the batter is going to be automatically out, and that is a huge 2nd out. Trevor Stevens takes care of the putout. 2 down here in the inning. That's monumental. That'll bring up Ian Humber. Takes a fastball in, nowhere to put him, 2 outs. I'll tell you what, if Los Angeles comes back and wins this game, and I'm not saying they are, but if they do, you can come back to that pop up there by Danny Gonzalez. That's a huge out. And that one's out of play. A ball and a strike on Ian. Ben Meyer in his 1st inning of relief, trying to close the door here in the 6th, and a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Ian. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball away, didn't get far enough away for the runners to advance, and it's 2-2. Ready with and he struck him out swinging to retire the side. So Meyer comes in, retires both batters that he faced after the bases were loaded, and we are heading to the 6th. 6-3 in favor of the Warriors, and we'll be back with this 25 Central Division National Championship game in just a moment. All right, we head now to the top half of the 6th inning, and it's been an exciting game. The Roseland, California-based Warriors, as this one's bunted out in front of the plate. The catcher, Patterson, throws low, and he throws it down the line, and the very speedy Stevens heads to second. So it'll be a base hit, an infield hit for Trevor Stevens, and a throwing error on the catcher of Roseland, who lead at 6-3, but don't go anywhere. We got plenty of baseball left. We're only in the top of the 6th inning. And a runner at second base already, and here's a ground ball down the line. That's a fair ball. Franceschi up with it, and they're going to hold the runner at third base. He had to wait to see if that ball was going to be caught. That was a rocket off the bat of Stevens. So Cody working on a perfect day at the plate, 3 for 3.
Number 17, Alex Delk.
And believe it or not, the Legends with Alex Delk taking a strike, he represents the tying run. So here in the top of the 6th inning, the Legends are threatening. Runners are at first and third. You got speed at third, you got speed at first. See if the runner goes. They're holding him on. He stays put, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The Legends with 9 hits in total, including the 2 here in this inning. And here's a fly ball hit well. On his horse is the left fielder. He dives and cannot come up with it. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And the tying run is in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. And it's 6-5 Warriors. So a 2-run double for Delk as he drives one to the gap in left center field. And now Alex Van Horn. I don't mean to belabor the point here, but Chris Harbaugh sat for about 40 minutes between a 6-run bottom of the 4th that his team put up, as this one's grounded foul, third base side, and then some kind of a controversy. Phone calls were made upstairs. And that took probably a good 15 minutes. And ever since then, he has given up 4 runs. As he misses, and the count is now 2-1 on the cleanup hitter, Alex Van Horn, with the tying run at second base and nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Warriors lead the Legends 6-5 in this championship winner-take-all. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, if you're Van Horn, you can be very selective right here. Let's see if he tries to run that fastball in on the right-handed hands. Pitch. He does, and gets the called strike. Borderline pitch. He kind of likes, I think that's his favorite pitch, just that straight 4-seam fastball in on the right-handed hitters. And a breaking pitch locked up Van Horn. Well, every time I kind of second guess this man, he comes back with major league-like stuff, and he gets the strikeout. That's a big one. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Strikeout number 4 for Harbaugh. 1 out in John Koval. Flied to right. He singled and scored in the 5th inning, trying to get the tying run in from second base. 2 runs have already scored. The first pitch way inside, ball 1. Strike called on a beautiful pitch outside. Chris Harbaugh. The 1-1 pitch to Koval. Outside, 2-1. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second. Boy, you just love the team spirit over there on the third base side. Everybody up on the railing. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the left-handed hitter, and it's out of play, straight back. Ryan Eastburn is on deck for the Legends. 2-2 again. Popped him up, and this is going to be playable for Patterson. Can he make the play? He does. Good firm grip, 2 down. Ryan Eastburn had an RBI double his last time up in a 2-run top of the 5th inning for the Legends. Fastball way upstairs, ball 1. It is 6-5. Roseland, California Warriors over the LA Legends. Eastburn looking for another RBI hit, and that one bounces up there, and it's quickly 2 balls and no strikes. Legends got out to a 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th. 6 by the Warriors made it 6-1. But they have scored 4 unanswered to draw with them 1, and they feature the tying run at second base. And it's 3 balls and no strikes on the Legends first baseman. He represents the go-ahead run here for Los Angeles. And he takes a strike, 3-1. Ready with the 3-1 offering. Good fastball. That may be Harbaugh's best pitch. That last one looked more like a two-seam fastball. So now the payoff pitch with 2 out and the tying run at second, and it's in the dirt, ball 4, and the runner swipes third. Now runners are at first and third with Scott Savage. And this one is a base hit into left field off the glove of Danny Gonzalez, and this game is tied up. Scoring from third is Alex Delk. 5 unanswered scores for the Legends, and Scott Savage with his second consecutive RBI at bat. It's a 6-6 tie here in the top of the 6th inning. Well, the day is going to be over for the starting pitcher Harbaugh, and it looks like they're going to give the ball to the second baseman. Justin Pinocchio will be the new pitcher here, and the second pitcher used by Roseland in a 6-6 tie, top of the 6th. All right, Justin will inherit 2 runners in relief of Harbaugh, who goes 5 2/3. And now Brandon Evans looking for his first hit of the ball game. He is 0 for 2. He is flied out. He is grounded to second. The go-ahead run at second base, and the first pitch is low, ball 1. 11 hits in total now for the Los Angeles Legends. The 1-0 pitch, and apparently a called strike. Wow. 1 ball and 1 strike on Evans. Politis is on deck. The pitch, low and away, 2-1. Justin looks like he's got a pretty live fastball here as we play in the top of the 6th inning in a 6-6 tie. And a line drive base hit in the right field. Here comes the runner around third. Here comes the relay home. It's not in time. And LA has come all the way back from a 5-run deficit to take a 7-6 lead. So a clutch hit. His first hit of the night for Brandon Evans. And the Legends take a lead on 6 unanswered runs, and they lead at 7-6. The outstanding defensive catcher Jerry Long batting for the first time. He's batting for Matt in that number 9 position, right-handed hitter, and the first pitch to him is swung on and fouled back and out of play. He's done a magnificent job behind home plate here for the LA Legends. Even got hurt earlier in the game and stayed in. The 0-1 is under the knees, and it's 1 ball 1 strike. So after falling down 6-1 after 4 innings of play, 6 unanswered runs for the Legend. And that's strike 2 call. 1-2 the count. You got the 2 top seeded teams in the Central, the 25 Central in this winner take all championship. The Warriors 7-0. Number 1, number 2, LA 6-0 coming in. The 1-2 offering. He struck him out swinging, and that'll retire the side. But 4 big runs come across, and we got a new game as we head to the home half of inning number 6. It's now LA 7 and Roseland 6. Back here, championship day at Tempe Diablo Stadium for the 35th annual Men's Senior Baseball League's World Series. The Legends, with 6 unanswered runs, have taken a 7-6 lead as we go to the home half of the 6th. Brett Franceschi will start things off against Mayer. First pitch is low, ball 1. So Ben in his second inning of work. One ball and no strikes. And he's bringing it. That strike call, 1 ball, 1 strike on Franceschi. Had a base hit his last time up. He takes low, 2-1. on Ben Meyer. I said Meyer. Swing and a foul, and that one's completely out of the stadium. Need a quick bat against this hard-throwing right-hander. The 2-2 from Meyer. And the count is full, just a little bit low. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch, and he struck him out swinging. Second strikeout for Ben. There's 1 down here in the home half of the 6th inning for the Warriors. Here's the catcher, Thomas Patterson. He's been a tough nut to crack. He is 2 for 2 at the plate, batting in the 10 spot. And that's ball 1. One ball and no strikes on the hitter. Swung on and fouled out of play. A ball and a strike to the Warriors backstop. He bats with 1 out and nobody on here in this championship game, bottom half of inning number 6. And the next delivery is swung on and missed. Took something off of that one. It's 1-2. Ben works quickly and he's delivering, and the off-speed pitch fouled off. A defensive swing just to stay alive. Thomas Patterson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All the runs the Warriors have scored in this game came in the bottom of the 4th inning when they jumped out to a 6-1 lead. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ben Meyer in his 2nd inning of relief work. And under that one, but the shortstop drifts back, and Cody's got it, and there is 2 down. He's had a big day at shortstop, been a big difference in this game. So back to the top of the order, Danny Quiros. 1 for 3, an RBI single his last time up in that 6-run 4th. And a swing and a miss. Well, on this day back in Major League Baseball history, 1974, Catfish Hunter was named the American League Cy Young Award winner. He led the league in victories with 25, and ERA at 2.49. And led the Oakland A's to their 3rd consecutive World Championship. Ben Meyer delivering to Danny Quiros. That is a strike 2 called. 1-2. And the pitch. And look out in the dugout. Foul ball on a very defensive swing, and we'll do the 1-2 count once again. On this October 30th, 2022, championship day here at Tempe Diablo Stadium, their 3rd consecutive championship game played. The 2-strike pitch in the air, center field, long run for Matt. He cannot make the sliding attempt. Comes up firing to second and holds Quiros to a long single. Well, what a tremendous effort out there. I mean, he had a good beat on that one, but a lot of real estate to eat up, and even with his speed he couldn't quite get there. So that puts the tying run on board for the Warriors. And now J.J. Quiros. He's 1 for 3. Fastball in, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. So a 2-out single extends this home half of the 6th inning. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. 14 hits in total for the Roseland Warriors. Bottom half of inning number 6. Breaking ball and a little squibber down to first base, but foul. The 1-2 pitch to J.J. Quiros. Strike 3 called. He got him. And that will end the 6th inning. We go to the 7th. It's 7-6 Legends. This is APMvideo.com. All right, here's a first pitch pop up. The catcher over by the railing. He runs. Stevens will start things off for the Legend as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Winner take all. We don't have a 3-hour time limit on these championship games like you would in round robin play. So, well, we played better than 2 hours. Probably should get it in within 3 if we have some good innings, quick innings. That's a strike, and it's 0-2 on Stevens. And he went around. That's a strikeout. 2 strikeouts since coming into the ball game. And Justin throwing some BBs up there, and there is 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Now leadoff hitter Trevor Stevens. He is working on a 2-hit game, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. Trevor has flied to center field. He has singled twice, 2 runs scored. As we play here in the top of the 7th inning, LA in come from behind fashion leads it 7-6. They have scored 6 unanswered runs after falling down 6-1 earlier. So the 1-2 pitch was just off the plate, and it's 1-2. Justin kicks and deals. Strike 3 called. He has struck out 3 in a row, and there's 2 down. Cody Stevens might be the our Victus Bats player of the game so far. 3 for 3 at the plate, a run scored. He's had an outstanding game in the field. And he lines one to center field. It is going to be caught on a sliding catch. Silveri does it again, and he's had a nice game defensively. So we have played 6.5. It's still 7-6 Los Angeles on the APN Video Baseball Network. Well, Justin was very impressive on the mound in the top of the 7th, and he's the first batter up here in the bottom of the 7th, and he takes a strike from Meyer, who's in his 3rd inning. And well, you'd like to see things kind of settle down, and they will have a wacky 9th inning. That's out of play, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Justin Pinocchio up there with a chance to get it going here as he's the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And a swing and a foul. He stays alive. Pitcher versus pitcher. 3rd inning of work for Ben. 25-year-old right-hander. The 0-2 pitch. Good take there by Justin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Home half of the 7th inning, 7-6 in favor of the Los Angeles Legends. Look out. That is a dangerous foul ball that landed up in the concourse. And every little child under 5 years old is chasing that ball. Pitch. And that one is low. Out of play again. The 2-2 pitch from Ben Meyer. Out of play again. Two again. And a soft line drive. This is going to be the 3rd baseman's ball. And he got him at first base. What a job. What a play by Alex Delk. And he had no time to waste as he rifles one across the infield and picks up out number 1. Now Drew Silveri. And Drew takes the first pitch, a called strike, 0-1. So there's 1 out here in the home half of the 7th inning. Fastball popped up. It is in play. The catcher got it. Another outstanding job by this LA Legend catcher, Jerry Lung. Eric Arenal will be the 2-out hitter with nobody on base here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch, and softly hit to the right side where the second baseman gobbles it up, and Stevens throws him out. We head to the 8th from beautiful Tempe Diablo Stadium. 7-6 Legends. We'll be back with more championship baseball in just a moment. Top of the 8th inning, Alex Delk, who's played very good at third base. His team up 7-6 as we go to the top of the 8th inning, the LA Legends. And Justin, in his 3rd inning of work, delivers a strike. You get the feeling, and just a feeling, that maybe these two relievers, this is their game to win or lose. Both throwing the ball extremely well, throwing the ball very hard. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, chopped foul. And on this date in baseball history, Major League Baseball history, Clark Griffin was hired by the Washington Senators as the 1-2 pitch comes plateward and did not get the call. 2-2. Clark Griffin was one of the longtime managerial, longest tenured guy, except maybe Connie Mack, a name a lot of people probably don't even know about, but he was hired in 1911. He general managed the Washington Senators right up to his death in 1955. He was hired on this day in 1911. That's a swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Justin, and he's just mowing them over. Strikeout number 4 for Justin, and now setting his sights on the cleanup hitter Alex Van Horn, looking for his first hit of the ball game. And there it is, a line shot out into left field, a base hit. 13th hit of the game for the Legends, and Alex will courtesy run for Van Horn. John Koval, 1 for 3 at the plate, and just got out of the way of that quick pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 man out, a runner at first base. And it is just tied 2-0. You too. It's 1 versus 2 as the Legends, the number 2 seed, 6-0 coming in. High pop up. This looks playable. Let's see who's got it. It's just out of the reach and into the dugout. 2 balls and 1 strike on Koval. And it's out of play again. And that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner at first. LA, the number 2 seed, clinging to a 7-6 top of the 8th inning lead. Two. Change up, got him. Locked him up. Second strikeout of the inning for Justin, and the 5th since he's come into the ball game in his 3rd inning of work. 2 down. So now Ryan Eastburn batting. He has grounded to second, doubled in a run and scored in the 5th, and walked and scored his last time up. He takes strike 1 called, a knee-high fastball, and it's 0-1. Trying to extend the inning for Scott Savage on deck. The 0-1 pitch. And now they got him picked off. They threw it away and down the right field line. And here is Delk heading into second without a throw. That'll be a throwing error on the pitcher. I think they had him dead to right. A big insurance run sitting out there at second base for the Legends. 2 out, the 0-1 pitch, and the fastball missed high. Eastburn at the plate. The 1-1 offering. Grounded, just foul, first base side. So the 1-2 strike count coming up right now. Justin delivers, and it is just low, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. LA batting leading 7-6. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Eastburn waiting for another 2-2 offering. The pitch. Breaking ball inside, and the count is full. Now the payoff pitch. Runner does not go, and it's fouled off. He just got a piece of it. Another 3-2 pitch with the runner started to take off there. There was no play with Danny Gonzalez, the shortstop behind him. I think you got to just concentrate on the hitter. 3-2 offering to Eastburn, and strike 3 called. He can't believe it. So it's still 7-6 as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning in this winner-take-all championship game. You're watching the 35th annual MSBL World Series on APN Sports. 7-6 LA. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Darian Rowland going up against Ben Meyer in his 4th inning of relief. A pivotal bottom half of the 8th inning, and what a job by Justin Panaccio. He struck out the side in the top of the 8th inning and has 6 strikeouts since he's come in. And now Ben Meyer comes out, a little overthrow on that one, and misses ball 1. There is a chance that this game might be under protest. And that's one thing that I guess we should have shared with you earlier, but nothing has been confirmed. And he starts Roman 2 balls and no strikes here in the bottom of the 8th, clinging to a 1-run lead. And he hasn't been close on the first 3. 3 balls and no strikes. And the 3-0, and he gets the fastball over for a called strike. Ben has struck out 3. He's in his 4th inning of work. 25 Central Division National Championship winner take all. 3-1. And that is ball 4, and the Warriors have the tying run aboard. That is the first walk issued by Ben Meyer since he came into the ball game back in the 5th. Don't expect any small ball here with Danny Gonzalez. And he had a big cut at it and fouls it off to the right side. Each and every one of those Warriors up on the railing. A leadoff walk. Runner at first, nobody out. Gonzalez swing, and he was tardy on that one, fouls it off. Ooh, that one almost got Gonzalez. His teammates were saying he should have taken one for the team. Not with the velocity that Ben Meyer is throwing with. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the shortstop. Meyer could use a strikeout right now. And the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Here's the shortstop. They'll go second 1. Trying to turn the double play. Safe. Good hustle by Danny Gonzalez. He's safe at first on a 6-4 fielder's choice. Still another outstanding play by Cody at shortstop. All right, that's going to bring up Ian Humber for the Roseland, California Warriors, and the first pitch is strike 1 called. If you're just joining us, Roseland, kind of near Santa Rosa, sort of around the Napa. That kind of gives you some idea where it is in California. Beautiful country up there. As this one is hit down the right field line, but that's going to find the seats out of play, and it's 0-2. Bottom half of inning number 8 here from Tempe Diablo Stadium in this 25 Central Championship, a winner take all. No balls and 2 strikes to Ian Humber. Took something off of it and base hit into left field. Runners will be at first and second, so the tying run is in scoring position and the go-ahead run is on base. Hit number 15 for the Warriors. Now Franceschi. Franceschi has struck out twice. He has a base hit and a run scored. Bottom of the 8th. He takes a strike and it's 0-1 the count on the left-handed hitting starting left fielder for the Warriors. Warriors led 6-1 at the end of 4. They gave up 6 unanswered runs to fall behind 7-6. That's our situation here. But the tying run is at second base and it's 1-1. Go ahead run at first. Well, it's a thrill a minute here in this one. What a game we have seen so far by the LA Legend and the Roseland Warriors. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Infield playing a double play depth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out swinging, and that's a huge strikeout and a huge out here for the Legends. 2 down here in the inning with the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first. The catcher is 2 for 3, a couple of singles in this game. That was strikeout number 4 for Ben Meyer. And now setting him sights on Thomas Patterson, the catcher. First pitch. And this one is lined down the line, and it's foul. Patterson has had good wood on the ball here tonight. Well, we started right around 4 o'clock. It's 6:35 right now, so 2 hours and 35 minutes for this one. We're in the bottom of the 8th, 2 out. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. The pitch. Change up, he pops it up on the infield. And it is the second baseman, Trevor, who takes care of business, and we go to the 9th. 7-6 Legends. It's a thrill a minute. Don't go anywhere. It's the 25 and over championship. We'll be back. 25 and over Central Division Championship. We go to the top of the 9th inning from Tempe Diablo Stadium. Well, another inning of work for Justin Pinocchio as he gets set to deal here in the top of the 9th inning. He has struck out 6 since he came into the ball game back in the 5th inning. Scott Savage will start things off here as we go to the top of the 9th inning. He's doubled in a run. He has singled in a run in his last 2 plate appearances, and he grounds one down the third. Knocked down there. Throw across the diamond. In time, 1 down. Well, a nice job by Eric staying down on that ball and able to throw perfectly to get his man at first base, and there's 1 down. Brandon Evans, who had a big RBI, the go-ahead RBI for this LA team, and remember they were down 6-1 going into the top of the 5th inning, and they have still reeled off the last 6 runs of this contest. Top of the 9th inning, 1 out. 1-1 pitch to Brandon Evans, and the fastball's high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Justin has struck out 6 since coming into the ball game in relief of Chris Harbaugh, excuse me. And now the 2-1 pitch. In the air, hit well, but it's going to hold up for the right fielder, who will take care of it for out number 2. Darian Roman does it again. He's played a nice right field here today, so there's 2 out. And Jerry batting for the 2nd time. He was a strikeout victim of Justin back his last time up. So there's 2 down, nobody on. LA batting here in the top of the 9th inning and clinging to a 1-run lead. Fastball, strike called. Wow. And a ground ball to the right side, and the second baseman gobbles it up, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth inning. Roseland needs 1 to tie, and 2 will give them the 2022 Central Division National Championship. They trail 7-6 as LA takes the field in the bottom of the ninth. Well, the fifth inning of work for Ben Meyer as he comes out, and he will try to lock up LA's potential championship. He is the pitcher of decision. He can win it if he can shut them down, but a 1-run lead as we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. All right, it'll be the top of the order for the Warriors. Danny and J.J. Quiros and Justin Pinocchio. The defense, you've got Eastman at Eastburn at first base. You got Trevor at second, Cody at short, and Delk at third. First pitch, ball 1. Same outfield, Ryan Stevens in left. Matt is in center field, Matt Pilatus, and Tom Van Kooten with Jerry behind the plate doing the catching, Jerry Long. Chopping ball. Trevor has it. 1 down. Now J.J. Quiros has a single stolen base and a run scored, but has struck out the other 2 times. So 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth inning. First pitch is low, ball 1. Meyer has struck out 4 since coming in the fifth. We're in the bottom of the ninth. Warriors batting, trailing 7-6. J.J. Quiros at the plate, the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, high heat. Meyer calm, cool, and collected out there. 1 ball and 1 strike on the right-handed hitter. And now time is called. And it's out of play, and J.J. is down 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's already struck out twice. Well, it's a thrill a minute here in this championship game. Boy, we've been treated to a good one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. He got him. Belt high fastball, outer half, his 5th punch out, and LA is 1 out away from capturing the 25 Central Division National Championship. Now Justin. Boy, what a job he's done on the mound. And he swings and misses. He comes up empty-handed. 1 for 4 on the day. And the count is no balls and 1 strike. 1 out away, the legends in what would be a come-from-behind victory. The 0-1 pitch, and it is inside. That one skips away, and it's 1-1. Justin has been on base twice. He had a base hit back in the 4th inning. And now the 1-1 pitch. And it's a line drive into left field, and Ryan's got it. And it's all over from Tempe Diablo Stadium. The 2022 Central Division 25 and over national champions are the LA Legends with a 7-6 victory. Ben Meyer, your winning pitcher. Shutout baseball in relief. Big 99. No, that's not Aaron Judge. That's Ben Meyer. And the Legends come up victorious. 7-6 after trailing 6-1 after 4 complete innings. It was a great comeback. Great. What can you say more about Justin? His relief outing here today gave the Warriors a chance to win this game, but in the end, it is Los Angeles. When we come back, we'll have the post-game ceremonies coming up next on APM. I thought you caught a tremendous game.
Thank you.
Really tough plays. People don't realize how tough it is catching some of these pop-ups with all the gear and everything, but how's it feel being national champ?
Oh man, it feels great. We worked hard for this, a long 4 or 5 days here, and you know, we're short on arms, and these guys came in on short days rest, and they fought, and we battled through.
And the defense really came through for you guys.
Sure did.
Needed it.
Sure did. We got a lot of credit to our infielders, Cody, Trevor. Those guys held it down the middle infield, and then we have Alex and Eastburn. Those guys held it down. So overall, really great defense. Came through when we needed it.
What was going good for Ben? He was probably your star of the game, MVP of the game, I would say.
Yeah, he was running on 3 days rest. He started our first game when we got here. What worked well? Changeup. We started with that changeup early and often to get ahead, mixing in fastball, slider, working in and out both sides of the plate, and just keeping them off balance. They're a good hitting team. They like to sit fastball heavy, and so we decided to throw that changeup in and mix it up, and it worked well for us.
Okay, congratulations.
Awesome.
On a 25 Central Division national title.
Thank you.